Hey there, beautiful souls. Let's talk about procrastination. You know, that thing we all do but don't really want to admit to. That looming task that we push aside and somehow Netflix or scrolling on our phones becomes so urgent. But here's the twist most of us miss. Procrastination isn't just about avoiding tasks. It's about avoiding ourselves. Yeah, I said it. And at its core, it's deeply tied to self-love. Welcome back to Journey of Truths. Today, we're unpacking a perspective on procrastination that might just surprise you. What if procrastination wasn't something to beat yourself up over? What if it actually was your mind and body asking for something deeper? Let's reframe procrastination for a second. It's not laziness, it's not weakness, it's self protection. Think about it. Every time you procrastinate, it's like a little alarm going off saying, I don't feel ready, or I'm scared of failing, or even this. This feels like too much for me right now. Procrastination is your mind trying to shield you from discomfort. But here's the thing, avoiding that discomfort doesn't make it go away. Instead, it quietly grows. And before you know it, the task feels heavier and you feel smaller. So let's stop shaming ourselves for procrastinating. Instead, let's ask, what am I really protecting myself from? Here's where self love comes in. Procrastination thrives in environments of self criticism. When you're constantly beating yourself up for not doing enough, for not being better, you're creating a space where fear grows and action feels impossible. But self love creates a space of safety. It allows you to say, I'm overwhelmed and that's okay. Or it allows you to say, I don't have to do this perfectly. And it allows you to say, I'm allowed to take small steps. It's not about forcing yourself to be productive out of guilt. It's about nurturing yourself into action. Self love doesn't push, it encourages. Now let's go a little deeper. Procrastination isn't just about avoiding tasks. It's often about avoiding the emotions those tasks bring up. Like think about it. Maybe you're putting off writing that email because you're scared of rejection. Maybe you're avoiding starting that project because you don't think you are good enough. Or maybe you're delaying that phone call because you are afraid of that conversation or the confrontation that comes from the conversation. Behind the task is usually a feeling we don't want to face. And when we avoid the task, we're really avoiding ourselves. What if instead of running from those feelings, we met them with compassion? What if we said, I see you, fear. I see you, self doubt. And I'm still going to try because I deserve to move forward. Here's the wild part though, procrastination can actually be a signal that you need self care. When you're stuck, it's often because your mind or body is saying, I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm not ready. And instead of forcing yourself to push through, what if you listened? What if procrastination wasn't the enemy, but a messenger? A little nudge saying, hey, before we do this, let's check in. Are we okay? Are we rested? Do we need a moment to breathe? Self love is about listening to those messages. It's about giving yourself permission to pause, not to avoid the task forever, though, but to approach it from a place of strength and care. And here's the beautiful thing: when you show yourself love in moments of procrastination, it doesn't just help you get things done, it changes how you feel about yourself. Every time you respond to procrastination with compassion instead of criticism, you're building trust with yourself. You're saying, I've got your back, no matter what. And that trust, it spills over into every part of your life. You start to believe, I am capable. I am enough. I can handle what's in front of me. And from that place of self love, taking action feels less like a battle and more like a gift to yourself. I want to say this loud and clear. Self love doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It doesn't mean tackling your to do list in one heroic sweep. Sometimes self love is taking the smallest step. It's writing one sentence of that report. It's washing one dish. It's opening the email, even if you don't respond yet. And every small step is a victory. Every small step is proof that you're showing up for yourself even when it feels hard. So here's my truth for you today: procrastination and self love are not enemies, they're dance partners. When you bring self love into your moments of procrastination, you stop seeing it as a failure and start seeing it as an opportunity. An opportunity to check in, to care for yourself, to approach your life with compassion and grace. The next time you catch yourself putting something off, try this. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what do I need right now to feel supported? And whatever the answer is, give that to yourself. Remember, you are not defined by what you do or don't do. You are worthy of love and care, no matter what's on your to-do list. If this episode resonated with you, subscribe and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Let's keep showing up for ourselves one moment of self-love at a time. Until next time, keep walking in your truth and loving yourself fiercely. You got this.